Let's say that I'm making a few $100,000 a year. In one aspect of my life, it would appear that I'm doing very well. I have reached some sort of pinnacle of success. Maybe even I'm making a few $1,000,000 a year. There is this quantitative goal that I have achieved that, compared to a lot of other people, would view me as being quote unquote successful. But let's say at the same time, I'm going through a divorce. I'm deeply unhappy. And I'm immobile to the extent that I'm not actually able to enjoy time with my kids. The restrictions within my physical body, based upon my habits and behaviors, are restricting me from actually enjoying and experiencing my life in the way that I think that I could. How does that person go from that state to the state that we're talking about here? What are the connections that they need to make within themselves in order to create a holistic experience of life?
Good question. You have to create some sort of mental clarity so that you can analyze alignment. What I mean by this is, if we use anything external, if we're too reliant on what's external to us, it creates a misalignment. The misalignment is what allows those people to be miserable. Now, somebody in the exact same place who's incredibly successful, great family, whatever it is, could be completely happy if all of that motivation is intrinsic versus extrinsic. If your motivation for making money comes from other people outside of you, then it's not real. It's not real to you. Now, if you've created a real internal feel-good reason for making the money, then it will feel good. All it is the reasoning inside of us. Why does social media destroy people? Because they're getting all the satisfaction from the outside. So they need a bigger hit, and a bigger hit, and a bigger hit. It's just like alcohol and drug tolerance. We need more, we need more, we need more. When it comes from the inside, it's different. When I can just create an inner state of either gratitude or experiencing life the way that I want, it seems to be endless. I can just keep expanding those good feelings, and I can do it, and it feels good. So that's why when we look at a lot of the symptoms are just a clue. The symptoms lead us to, when we peel back the layer of the onion, we get to the root cause. Right? So the symptom for the successful person could be they're depressed, they're having affairs, they're drinking too much. That's the symptom. But the base reality is what they believe about themselves, or their model of the world, or the way that they've allowed their mind to go. And that may be based on something from even before that, from childhood. Right? So we just try to keep digging and digging deeper so that we can find the internal reasons for the internal problem, so that we can create an internal solution that is infinite. Think about the present moment. I can just become more and more and more and more present, and I can enjoy it more and more and more because I'm building my capacity to feel presence instead of stuffing my face with food or drugs, or needing to go faster and faster and faster with an activity that can be dangerous where you need more and more. So they're really kind of opposite in that way, and that's what we're training.